Hey, it's Karina Holden with Front Fighters. I wanted to record a video to talk about the feelings that go around decluttering, why you should declutter, how you can do it. I just did a decluttering of my closet and getting it ready for fall. I try to do this twice a year, before the seasons really change. I do it before spring as well, for spring and summer. It can be really hard, especially the emotions around choosing what you're going to keep in your closet and what you're going to donate can be really tough. So I want to talk through that a little bit because as I was going through my clothes, there were several pieces there that I'd hung on to for years really and only worn like maybe once a year. And I was still holding on to them. And you literally can feel lots of different emotions. Like for you, it might be different ones. Maybe you're sentimental. For me, I felt a little bit guilty about having some of these pieces that I really wanted to be able to wear and kind of get more use out of them for what I paid for them. But the reality was that's not what I was reaching for. And when they would come up as an idea in the interactive, I'd usually shuffle to get something else put in there. So they were just taking up space. And that like physical action of taking it off the hanger and putting it in your pile to donate can feel like literally painful. I felt that a lot as I was decluttering, and I think that can be really normal, and that's fine. But what was surprising, and it surprises me every time, is how relieved and good you feel after you've done it. Like after you've taken it out of your closet, you just feel good because everything is like minimized to what you're actually going to wear, and things are clear and there's more room, and it's just really refreshing. So if you haven't already felt that, trust me, you will feel that feeling. I also wanted to mention though, if you are feeling a lot of anxiety about getting rid of some pieces, it's okay to have an archive spot for them. That's usually what I'll do. And I think I'm going to do that with a few of the pieces that I took out of my closet last night. I'm just going to put them, I have a bin all the way up there. I'm going to probably put them in there. You can also put them just in the back of your closet, sort of in a corner where they're not visible. And they can just sit there for a while, and then you can declutter that in a few months. And if you missed that piece, you can bring it back. But if you found like I never missed it, I still don't want it, then you can feel better about getting rid of it at that point. So yeah, I highly recommend going through your closet, about twice a year, and just asking that simple question with each item that you pick up. Do I love it? Would I wear it tomorrow if the weather was appropriate and actually like wearing it? And if it's not a yes, do the hard thing and either archive it, move it out of the visible space in your closet, or go ahead and donate it. If it's in really bad condition, you can recycle or toss it, but it's going to feel really good, and you're going to be set up to have a closet that just has the things that you actually want to wear moving forward. If you're a member of the interactive and you have your closet set up in there, you can archive the pieces that you've removed from your closet so that they don't show up in outfit suggestions anymore. We have a decluttering guide that walks you through the process. I think it's like 5 days long. You'll get an email, and I have videos in several of those that walks you through how to do this, and I have like frequently asked questions as you're decluttering and trying to decide what to keep and what to toss. And of course, we recommend using our checklist after you've decluttered to figure out like what are the essentials that you have, and then the unchecked items become your shopping list. So then when you shop, it's also more purposeful. So grab that, try to do a decluttering, sign up for that little 5-day guide so that you can get walked through that, and then it'll just become a little bit part of your routine every twice a year or so to do that decluttering. So I hope that was helpful, just to share. Like it can be really uncomfortable to do the work of choosing what you're going to take out. You can have some weird guilt feeling, some weird anxiety. But if you push past that and go ahead and just make that decision, even if it's like a halfway decision and you're only putting those items away and storing them for a little bit longer, but out of sight of your normal day-to-day closet, then you do get to that point where you feel this relief, and it's like, okay, now I can feel free to just wear the items that are hanging there that I really love and want to wear. Oh, and I was just going to show you real quick how I organize my clothes. I'm really happy with this. Like when we moved into this house like 2.5 years ago or something, and I feel like every time that I declutter, I find slightly better ways of organizing things. So it does get better and better. I also wanted to mention I have a really spacious walk-in closet that I feel really lucky to have. But even if you have just a smaller space, you can organize your clothes the way I'm talking about. They just might not have as much space in between the hangers. They're not going to have big in their own section, but they can be side by side. The first front finder videos that I recorded, and if you saw my welcome videos where I'm walking you through our 5 front finder steps, like you'll see me in that closet with just like the one closet, not a walk-in. It's totally doable to organize your clothes that way. You don't need the huge space, but I just wanted to show you the concepts of like how I'm grouping things so that you can copy that, because I'm really liking this, especially for using outfit formulas that we provide in our interactive and in our outfit calendar and the style guides. It's nice to have them organized this way because you can quickly identify those pieces. Okay, so the way I put it is I have my all my pants here, and then the sweaters that fold are all here. But then the other tops, I have all my print on top, print tops, and my solid tops down below. And then I further separated out so like you could have them, you know, one after the other. My neutral solid tops, and then my color solid tops, so I can easily find them. And then right there, those are just like camisoles and layering camis and stuff, tank tops and stuff. So same here, I did my neutral prints, okay, prints that are all in neutral colors, and then my color prints. So yeah, it's kind of a fun way so you can easily find it. I've got my outfit calendar hanging here. I am doing this just for fun because I actually use the interactive web app to choose my outfits now. I love it. But yeah, and then also my husband gave me the idea. He came in here as I was decluttering, and he's the one that gave me the idea to actually set this up to look cute. Before, I was just like storing things and they didn't look nice. And he's like, you should set it up like a store so you want to shop your clothes. It's like, man, you should join Front Fighters. You're so smart. So, you know, I'm displaying some fun things here. He had me display my shoes nicely instead of just stashing them. And then my bags, actually stood them up and put some clothes in them so that they'll stand up. Okay, the next part of how I organize things is my completer pieces. I put all my cardigans together, and I did neutrals to color cardigans. And then down below I got the jackets. So that's more of the outerwear completer pieces. So jackets, hoodies, and vests. I have my dresses hanging also separate. I usually just do that, like, so you could do your tops in the different categories I talked about, and then your dresses, and then your completer pieces. So you can organize them in that direction. So I think that's mostly it, but hopefully that gives you some inspiration. I feel like this is really going to work. We'll talk to you guys later.